story of a diary and a dame, or rather two dames, New York girlfriends who decided to spend their summer holiday in the winter. So one fine day they found themselves heading south, where was a most important entry in that precious diary. On the trail of the sun and the thrill of a first trip on a big boat, wind and waves add to the exhilaration of speeding into a new world, though only for a day or two. The ship's gangplank is their magic bridge to a strange country that they'd often dreamed of. Bermuda's is theirs at last. A horse-drawn carriage awaits to take them to their hotel. It's an old-fashioned sprawling phaeton, cradled on wooden springs and topped by a colored driver. And as it ambles along, the girls are reminded that no motor vehicles are allowed on the island. Some of the white stone houses belong to people who, like the girls, came to Bermuda on vacation and stayed because they loved it and could afford to. If a bottle of tan lotion in the girls' luggage isn't broken, morning, keep the change. If it's still intact, they're in for a good time. Let's peep, shall we? Luncheon on the sun terrace overlooking the sea is not merely a matter of eating and drinking. It's an occasion, an event, a big date in the lives of two city-bred girls who had never before been out of their own country. The Devil's Hole is one of Bermuda's oddest oddities. It's a cavern formed by the collapse of a roof and about 15 fathoms deep. Young turtles flap into it through a narrow underground channel, and they soon grow too big to turn turtle and escape. Instead, they stay around and develop a huge appetite. Say, take a look at this. Well, once upon a time, there were two little maidens who went to Bermuda for a holiday, and one lovely afternoon along came a fairy prince. Now go on, smile, Prince. And that started the old story all over again. They've clicked. The only question now is how the lads will look when they're dressed. Climbing down the spiny coral is as dangerous as trying to get rusty fish hooks out of a barrel of broken glass. But what's a little danger now they're all together? Down on the beach, the girls wander off to find another cove, the sort where they can change into their bathing costumes. While the boys are changing their suits, the girls remove the sand from the sandwiches. Bermuda is the farthest outpost of the Spanish Main, and the girls at least find that the Sapphire Sea is a little different from the swim pool at the YWCA back home. My word, they're beginning to spell life with a capital L. Say, look, it's getting fair hectic. They've been dancing since supper time, and it's nearly midnight. There, I told you so. And now for a more secluded atmosphere. And when you want to be secluded, what's better than a blow with your bow in the bows of a bounding boat? Especially if it's after midnight and Cinderella doesn't care a darn. So off they go, with their dreams, the sky heeling over and the rail awash with liquid onyx. Fairies and butterflies, all white, murmurings in the moonlight. And they lived happily ever after. Oh, nuts. Ah, me. But even diaries, like dreams, must come to